Picture up on the wall at the bar. They say, you see this sucker, don't you take his check no more. He good for nothing except talking trash.
What's up, guys? This is PJ Wendell from Essential Guy Talk, along with AJ Bufumo here. I am a sweaty mess because we literally have just put together a grill. Because our guest needed some way to get our food hot, and he's going to be cooking food tonight for us.
Because we got to eat.
We got to eat. We got to have a show that's all about eating, right? So, holy crap! So I'm sweating my butt off here.
So why don't you tell?
Wait, I still see the about to begin. So let's wait a moment.
Let's wait.
No, I hear my voice, but I see the thing. I'm seeing it on my computer. It just says show about it. Really? Yeah. All right. Well, I don't see it live. That's weird. All right, guys, we're gonna go from here. So this is PJ along with AJ.
Oh, there we are. There we go, PJ.
There we are.
Good to be back. Look at you, man.
Sweating my butt off here.
What did you just peel an orange?
Yeah, it's like an hour ago. Hi. So, guys, do me a favor. I need you all to share it out. So we're gonna do 3, 2, 1.
Share the live feed. Let's get this thing going.
We got some really fun stuff going on, guys.
Absolutely.
We have Chef Roy Rollins here from Chef's Table. Roy is getting prepared. He's going to be cooking us some awesome food tonight. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to show you kind of a day in the life of Chef's Table and what we do for you guys at home. Because we are going to be giving away at the end of the show, we're going to be giving away 2 seats to your next Chef's Table event. So you guys are going to want to get in on that. Man, I need to drink right now.
While you're warming up, what's up, George Moore? How's it going out there? Good to have you tonight.
Yes, there's Chef's Table. So once again, guys, what we're doing with Chef's Table is we are setting up private dining experiences in your home. We're going to be treating you and up to 20 of your friends to a fun experience like you would have at a really high-class restaurant, but you can do it at home. So, guys, I need you to share out that feed. We're going to need a lot of people involved here. I want a lot of people to get in on this Chef's Table stuff. So thank you very much for tuning in once again. I appreciate it. And I do want to say thank you to our sponsor, to Cluck U.
All right, Cluck U, absolutely.
Cluck University out of Eatontown has sponsored our show. So today's show is sponsored by Cluck U. And our first giveaway will be a Cluck U $25 gift certificate.
That's a lot of wings, PJ.
So, yeah, that's probably 3 or 4 orders of wings. And you can bring some friends, bring your family, get in there, enjoy Cluck U. So there's the logo there. So once again, the Cluck U that's supporting us is in Eatontown. They are on the corner of 36 and 35 in Eatontown. So go ahead and share it out and say, Cluck U, I'm in. You guys know the deal. George Moore, what's up, fellas? What's up, George? So everybody get in on the Cluck U, and we'll make sure that you guys have a chance to win that.
And remember, guys, a few weeks back we said that only the grand prizes are limited to every 30 days. So if you have one before, jump in there, get those Cluck U wings, the $25 gift card. We're giving that away. So, PJ, we were about to talk a second ago, and Roy's doing an amazing job. Look at this over here. Roy's got this whole thing hooked up. We got a full barbecue going over here.
Yeah, so we're getting ready.
We were talking just leading up to the show. There's Roy up there. I pulled up here, and you and Roy had the grill out all over the driveway. And why don't we start by how this all happened? Why don't we start by, I think you and I spoke last night around 10:30, and you told me, we need a grill for tomorrow.
Hey, AJ, so we need some heat. We need a grill. So we're going to have to figure this one out. And he calls me back, and he says, dude, I got a grill that's in a box in my backyard in the shed. And I said, all right, so how hard can this be? So literally, we took out the grill to this afternoon at 6 o'clock. Roy and I put this thing together in an hour and a half, but there were probably, I would say, 90 pieces to this thing. Roy and I were just laid out all over the ground, It got to about 7:45. We didn't get the thing lit yet.
Look at the comment from Erica. Can you see the comment from
Where is
Erica?
it? Hey, that's my grill. That's great. Sorry, Cakes. I'll say it for him. So, hey, there we go. So we got the bug zapper back because my wife loves the bug zapper. It's like her favorite part of the show. So we got the bug zapper back. She said, I've been waiting for AJ to put it together. So you're welcome, Erica. Now you have a put-together grill. I have to be honest with you. It's not 100% put together, but it's put together enough to get some heat out of it. So we'll tidy it up and we'll make it look nice.
Let's also remind everyone here, I had a family event today, so PJ said to me, can we get together? Can we get this grill? And I said, well, PJ, I don't know how long this is going to be, so at I think about 8:30 this morning, I dropped the grill off on PJ's doorstep with a text message, look outside.
I looked out my window. Grill is sitting on my front doorstep, and it sat there for a good half hour until I could get out. So I got out, I grabbed the grill, put it in my garage, and I literally thought all day long, this is not going to be too hard. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'll put together the grill when I get to the studio. So we pull up, and we load it out at about 6:15, and me and Roy started to get to work. And by 7:15, we were only about halfway done. So we were
I pulled up, and I mean, it wasn't looking good.
But guess what? We did it. It's got
done.
heat.
That's all that
We've
matters.
got the grill going over there.
He's
Roy
over
is
there.
getting ready. He's prepping food.
Brandon asked, what beer are you drinking, PJ?
So thank you for asking, Brandon. So the guys at Sigmeister Brewery were cool enough to come down to my house. The sales manager delivers me beer, and he wanted me to debut a few beers for them because this weekend they are actually debuting their anniversary beer. And then the Dark Sovereign beer as well is a local favorite of theirs. So I am drinking their Admiral's flagship USS Galaxy. It is an 8.8 Imperial India Pale Ale. And I needed the quick drink right now, so that's what I popped open.
What do we got going on, Rob? We're trying to enhance the zapper?
Nice. Get that
miking
bug
the
zapper
zapper
loud. So we're going to mic this bug zapper, so every time you guys hear a loud zap, you know exactly what's happening.
When people just roll by and see us for the first time, do they think we're down in the Everglades?
Yeah, they think we're nuts, though. People walk by this place, and they go, what the heck is going on at that place? So, guys, I need you guys to share the live feed. And when you share it, I want you to say, we got a live chef tonight. So say in the comments, we have a live chef tonight.
By the way, PJ, real quick, I want to invite welcome Mark Ferguson to the show. Mark, thanks for joining tonight. Come on down to the comments. Say hello.
Hey, Mark. I also want to say congratulations to your buddy, the sheriff. He won his primary.
His primary. That's right.
So congratulations. What's his name once again?
Eric Scheffler won the primary. He will be running for Atlanta County Sheriff. Definitely a friend of the show, and we're behind you, Eric.
So we got some food over there on the chopping block. Roy is getting things started. He is going to make us some incredible food tonight. I can't wait. That's like the fruits of all that labor for the last hour and a half. We're going to get to enjoy some Roy.
He's running quite a show over there. Look at this. Yeah, he's not messing around.
So, guys, we're going to give something away in about 10 minutes. So I'd like to get Cluck You on the clock. Get that Cluckin' logo up there if you would. And we will give away a $25 gift certificate.
Right.
Courtesy of Cluck You in Eatontown. But I need you guys to share the live feed. And when you do so, please say, Cluck You, I'm in.
Cluck You, I'm in.
And we'll get you guys in on that $25 gift certificate.
Zach Sherman just joined us. Zach, you just joined us. PJ just said that we are giving away the Cluck You gift certificate.
That's right.
We're putting it up there right now. We just started the clock. Let's just see Cluck You, I'm in down in the comments.
Cluck You, I'm in.
$25 for wings, breast bite. You know me with the breast bites.
That's right. So Cluck You's amazing. They delivered, maybe 3-4 weeks ago now at this point.
Gotcha, Justin.
And we really appreciate Cluck You and all they've done for the show so far. So thank you for that support. So I want to tell you guys a little bit more about Chef's Table because I want to pump this up, and by the end of the show, I want you guys salivating and ready to go to town on some food for your own party. So Chef's Table is a private dining experience where we bring in the chef. Most likely it's going to be Chef Roy. He's going to come into your home. He's going to make some incredible food for you. We're going to curate the menu to your specific likes, and then we're going to go ahead and feed up to 20 of your friends. And it's going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 courses. We do tasting courses. We do full courses. It really just depends on you and what you want for your party. So that's what we're doing. And if you love that private dining experience, but you have some kids and you want to put them to sleep first, or if you just want to be home for them and you don't want to go out and spend 4 hours out at a restaurant, maybe the better thing to do is to have all your friends come to you and now have this private dining experience. So we're going to give away a two-seater.
Don't forget, PJ, eat till you want to pass out, and then just go ahead and pass out.
And don't be embarrassed to come to the table in like comfy shorts, and you don't have to go ahead and get all dressed up to go out fine dining. So, so it's a really fun experience. We've done it ourselves. We really, really enjoyed it. We can't wait to do it again. So we're going to give away 2 seats, which has about 130 plus value to it. Because the seats start at $65 a person, and then we customize it based on the input from your specific party. So that's what we're doing with Chef's Table. So toward the end of the show, we're going to get in on Chef's Table. We're going to want you guys in on that. So go ahead and share the live feed. Make sure you say we have a live chef on premise. You're going to see what he's capable of and what he can do for all of you guys. And then hopefully
there he is.
One of you wins. And you guys will have a really awesome Chef's Table experience to go and get yourself some food.
Hey,
so,
PJ, I see the hearts coming in. Also, I see Jane, John, Nikki, Carmen. You're out there. Carmen Memley's joining us tonight. Guys, we are running the Cluck You gift card right now. We got about 7.5 minutes left, so jump in there. Cluck You, I'm in.
Make sure you say Cluck You, I'm in, and then
Cluck
share.
You, I'm in.
Share that. Do you guys love wings? Share with. Do you guys love wings?
Let us know what you love at Cluck You. We all know I'm the breast bite guy,
and you all know that I'm the thermonuclear maniac that loves the really, really hot stuff.
And that's we're gonna have the wing eating contest. That's
we
coming
are
up right around our 4th
so
of July
guys,
show.
I want to put this out there to everybody who's in the comment section, and then everybody who knows somebody who's a hot eater. So we did the big bounty of food the last time. We did 5 pounds worth of food. What we're going to do this time at the end of the month, I think for our 4th of July show, we're going to do a wing eating contest, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to do two different contests. We're going to do a wing eating for speed, and then we're also going to do a heat eating challenge. So I want people that can hang in there on the heat. We got Mark Henselvitz. Yeah, what's up, Maglio? PJ, I see you in the comments. Investment sports guru.
That's you.
So that's me, extraordinaire. So I do want to talk to you about what I've been posting about lately, and you guys have been hitting me up directly.
PJ, I am putting John Verdensky said that he shared, but no Cluck You here, so he's not in. John, I am putting you in this though, and if John does win, John's going to donate it to someone else in the audience.
There you
tonight.
go.
How's that?
That's
John,
awesome.
you're in.
Yeah, put him in. Eric Olson, what's up? Nice to see you here.
Eric,
say Cluck
welcome.
You, I'm in. Let's make sure that we get more people to the program so we can get more people with opportunities to win. We want to give stuff away to all of you guys. That's like our favorite part of the show beyond your interaction with us is giving you guys back.
It's always Christmas on Essential Guy Talk.
It is absolutely Christmas, so we want to give out things to all of you guys. So we have about 5 minutes left on the Cluck You clock. All right, so somebody said...
I got you, Nikki. Nikki writes fine. She's in there, too.
Nice. Somebody said, PJ, the sports and investment guru. So now I want to talk just a little bit about what's jazzing me up for the last... It's probably jazzed me up for the last 6 weeks.
You got us all in on it.
But I've got everybody in on it, and I am pumped up to hopefully help you make some money as well. So if you have never heard of a little thing called Ethereum, you're going to need to go to Google after the show, and you're going to need to type in ETHEREUM. It's Ethereum. It is a cryptocurrency. Now, if you don't know what a cryptocurrency is, you're going to get rich with it. That's all you really need to know. But more specifically, what it is, it's going to hopefully replace Visa, MasterCard, all of those ways to pay because it's way more secure. It doesn't allow for anybody to steal your identity, to tie you back to purchases, all that kind of stuff. So it's very, very secure. It's a really awesome way to protect your identity, but also to make money. Because if you invest in Ethereum now, the price of Ethereum at the beginning of the year, January 1, was $8. If you look at Ethereum Live right now and you type it in and you say, what is the value of Ethereum? Ethereum right now is somewhere around $390 in value.
I bought today for $405.
Right, exactly.
I bought today for $405.
Exactly. So I have been begging my friends to just look it up. Just look it up. And if you like the idea of what Ethereum brings to the table, put $400 in, put $200 in, whatever you think is a comfortable number that you can lose and not be worried about it. Nice. We are killing bucks like crazy here. So at the end of the day, what I want is for you to put the money in and then let it ride. And hopefully you keep adding to it because you keep gaining money and keep gaining value on the money you've put in. Just to let you know, I put money in 5 weeks ago. I caught Ethereum at $80, and then I caught the next wave at 123. Ethereum is now worth 390. They are projecting Ethereum to go all the way up to $50,000 to $100,000 per one coin within 5 to 10 years. So
time to get in. This is a good one.
Time is now. If it starts popping up on Times magazine, then Times newspaper and on Time magazine and on covers of things, that's where you're too exposed and it'll be too expensive.
Real quick, PJ, I want to invite Amanda to the show. Thanks so much, Amanda. Ryan's putting up the dollar signs. Kathleen's here with us tonight. Keith says, Ethereum, I'm in. We're not giving it away just yet.
Yep.
Eric is here with us. Nikki, real quick. Hey, Eric's there. Eric Santagato. Lock it in. What's up, Eric? Thanks for coming here tonight.
So Michael in the comments points out to somebody who said, I can't afford $400 and not be worried.
I was about to address this. Go ahead.
So, Nikki, I think you meant can't, but that's probably what you were asking. So the question is, can I buy less than one Ethereum? Yes, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
You can buy $1 of Ethereum if you want to. They go down to like
you would have a share in the coin, yeah.
It goes down to the 10th digit because that's the way you're going to pay in the future. So the thing about Ethereum, what they want to do is make this coin universally accepted in every major country in the world. So you don't even have to go through any exchange rate. You don't even have to go through any kind of conversion process. You know how much money you have.
Wait, hold on. Did he just break out meat?
Of course.
Is that meat? Can we get a shot of the meat we're talking about? Come on, look at the meat. Let's talk meat.
There is some meat going on the grill pretty soon. Roy is getting prepped over there. We get excited.
Is here. Zach, last week you were asking for the meat. Can we get a shot of the meat? Can we? Rob had to step out for a second. Let's get a zoom in on that meat. Let's see some meat here.
Beautiful. Actually, there's Roy's hands.
And guys,
doing
also
some work.
while we're getting the shot of the meat here, we're down to 2 minutes in the Cluck You giveaway. So let's see some more in there. Cluck You, I'm in. Zach, there is the meat right there. Eric, you there? Tell me you're in on that Cluck You. Let's get you on there in that Cluck You. Eric Zimmerman, Eric Santagato. Anyone else out there wants to get in on Cluck You? We got about a minute and a half left. Again, giving away a $25 Cluck You gift card. Get your wings, your spuds, your breast bites. PJ, let's go back to the Ethereum, and we'll be watching that clock.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, let me tell you a little bit more about Ethereum. So I have a couple charts that I want to pop up in just a moment. But what I'm going to show you first is the day in the life of Ethereum. So you're going to see the crazy growth possibility that's going on with Ethereum right now. So we are in just a really, really hot time for Ethereum, guys. We are in a time where Ethereum could be growing by 40, 50, sometimes $60 in one single day.
Yeah,
now, it's very volatile. It's very volatile, which means that sometimes it'll drop by 30, 40 bucks. But you're in it for the long term. Yeah. That's the point here with Ethereum.
So the long-term investment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's so new to the game that I would say if you tried to poll every 10 people, 8 of them wouldn't know what you're talking about when you're talking about.
When we, back on Essential Guy Talk, when we kind of did the dance with Bitcoin, what was Bitcoin worth back then? That was around 2013.
So this is where I was almost a multimillionaire, and we missed the boat. By
Adam, we got you for the Cluck You.
All right, guys. So back in 2011, 2012, I was playing with the idea of opening up a warehouse, and in that warehouse, creating servers that would then mine for Bitcoins.
Right.
Now, mining for Bitcoins simply means you give over 24 hours, 7 days a week, all activity from your the Cluck You's down, but we want more people to get in. So say Cluck You, I'm in, guys.
We'll give a few more seconds here. Go ahead. Cluck You, I'm in. Kira, I got you.
So back in the day, what we did was we were going to open up a warehouse that basically mined for Bitcoins. Now, we didn't get all the funding that we needed to be able to do the job correctly. And one of the major exchanges crashed at the time out in Japan. So it just wasn't going to work at the time.
Look at that technique real quick. What's Roy doing over there? Roy, what was that little technique you had there? That little shake you were doing?
Do a little shimmy.
A little shimmy.
The little shimmy. I'm working on plastic plates here, so we got to do a little shimmy. We're just trying to coat whatever we have.
Is that banana that I see?
That is not banana.
That is not banana. What
That
is
is
it?
hearts of palm.
Oh, hearts of palm.
Hearts
Okay.
of palm.
Look
Cool.
at this.
They look like little bananas, don't they?
They do. They do.
look like bananas with pepper.
They
There's
look like
meat
little
on the screen.
bananas.
You look at
Or
hearts of palm.
I know. But I'm just trying to look around the meat and try to describe what other people aren't seeing. because
there's
they're
other
staring at
good things other than just the meat itself.
I know, exactly.
I promise you.
I'm trying to see what else is
All
going
of
on.
John
these-
knew
all
that
of
was
these will
palm.
tie in.
So,
All
guys, we're
tight.
going to go one more minute. Kira said I'm in with a question mark.
I got you here,
But
Kira.
you're in. So we're going to do one more minute on the Cluck You I'm in. Then we're going to give away the Cluck You
We're giving away the
$25
Cluck You. Here
gift
we go.
certificate. So everybody right now, share the live feed and say Cluck You I'm in.
Cluck you, I mean, I got you, Eric Olson.
And we're going to give away some awesome stuff in just a minute. So it's going to be a $25 gift certificate to Cluck You in Eatontown, which is the best Cluck You I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And you need to make your way over there whether you win or you lose. Support these guys because they support our show, and they're really doing awesome things
Give
for
it a
us.
good view of outside the studio right now.
Yep.
We're going live here. We're mixing it up. We're having a good time out
There
here.
we go. We got Roy cooking out there. He is getting ready. He is preparing some amazing food. I can't wait to taste that. So once again, make sure. Nikki Benke said, "Well, Cluck You, I'm in again." I love it because the name of the place just lends itself to everybody having fun with it. So
Let's just we got to send Nikki some Cluck you. Nikki, you don't have any Cluck you down there, right? In Tennessee?
Eric
We gotta
Olson
get you
said,
some.
"Change to his tablet, but Cluck You, I'm in." Adam Paul Hemus. So I want to say congratulations right to you, buddy.
Yeah,
Adam Paul Hemus.
Adam.
So Adam Paul Hemus is our first grand prize winner of
That's right.
a tomahawk, tomahawk 50-ounce steak for two. And Adam just recently had beautiful twin girls. So
God bless you, Adam.
congratulations to
Congratulations.
you. So happy for you, buddy. Couldn't have happened to two better people. So I'm really, really excited that you get to go and you get to enjoy Chef Lou's cooking.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
we had an amazing experience there. It
Yeah.
was so cool. He treated us like family. Then you went back the other day.
I was back the other day.
and he
visiting
treated
the
you like
restaurant.
part of the staff, right? He
I-
brought you back to eat. Tell us about that.
Well, I stopped by. We were talking about the promotion. We were talking about a few other things, and I was handling a little family matter that day,
Yep.
and I had my mother with me. And I pull up and I go in to talk to Chef Lou, and he says, "Who's that? That's your mother?" And I go, "Bring her in. Come on, let's bring." He brings my mother in. He's got me in. We're walking through the kitchen. He's cooking for the staff. He says, "Come on, sit down, eat with us." We sat down. We ate like a family. It was just really, really. He actually said to my mother, because my mother lives in the area, he said, every day 3:30 we cook here for the staff. You're welcome. Come on
That's
in,
awesome.
sit down, eat with us. So you're like family around.
I
Chef
thanked
Lou.
him for that, and I said, "Thank you for treating me and everybody that I'm associated with so well." And he goes, "Dude, it's nothing. It's love, and we need more love in this world." So
We need a lot more love in this
cheers
world,
to
in
you,
this world.
Chef Lou. I love the chefs, man. The
Yeah.
chefs are just the
Oh,
best.
we got Roy over
We
here.
got Chef Roy over there who's going to be treating us to some amazing cooking. I can't wait until that is ready.
Nikki corrected me. She's Wisconsin, not Tennessee. That's right. I
Right,
confused
yeah,
her
Wisconsin.
with our other Nicole.
So
And
everybody right now, if you love Chef Roy and you love what
Love
he's
Chef
doing,
Roy. I'm getting the
share
hearts now from
for
Nikki.
Chef Roy and hit the hearts. We got lots of love out there for Chef Roy. Thank you very much.
Let's hit those hard. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at this.
Lots of hearts for Chef
Look
Roy.
at that technique. Look at this. Wow.
The guy learned something when he was in what was it, the school in New York, right?
And look-
Culinary Institute of New York,
French Culinary
French
Institute.
Culinary Institute.
And look how he's out of his element. He's not in his own kitchen. He's dealing with the folding table. He's dealing with the grill that was just put together 5 minutes before the show.
This isn't Roy's
No
first rodeo.
no panic, anything. Calm,
He's
collected.
handled
Look at
it.
that.
He knows what he's doing. You know
Something's
what?
on the grill over there, PJ.
I can smell something cooking. Yeah, absolutely.
How about the life of this grill right here? I don't even remember when I got it. It was sitting in the shed, and here it is on Essential Guy Talk
There
tonight.
you go.
Right?
Its first use, its maiden voyage, is making food for the Essential Guy Talk show. So, dude, I want to talk about our last 2 weeks.
Go ahead.
Have they not been absolutely
Yeah,
crazy
it's
as far
been
as
a lot of
Essential
fun,
Guy
yeah.
Talk is concerned? So, all right, we had our El Jefe show, which cheers once again. You did a great
Thank
job
you very
on that
much.
show.
The El Jefe.
He completed
I still gotta
the
go
El
take my
Jefe.
picture
You
to
do.
get up
You
on
need
the
to get
wall.
in there. You need to take your picture, put it on the wall,
Yeah.
sign it. Essential Guys Talk, AJ.
I got to get that
Wells.
up there.
Need to get in there. But in the meantime, dude, I'm so proud of you for doing it, first of all. Because there were times where it looked like you were going to give up. And I kind of
it
thought
was
you
tough.
were.
It was tough.
But the crowd kind of cheered you on.
Yeah,
and
had
they
to
spurred
do it.
you on.
Had to
And
do it.
I kind of gave you some words of encouragement, but at the end of the day, you'd had to muster up the strength to do it.
You know, you get to that point, PJ, and there's just a little bit left on that dish, and you're almost saying to yourself, so you're reading the comments, and everybody's cheering you on and getting you going, but you're almost saying to yourself, look, I don't know if I'll ever be at this point again, so I just got to take a deep breath, get this done, and go for the prize.
Your wife goes, you were sick for a week. And what's funny about that is we had 2 more appearances after that.
Yeah.
That you had to kind of muscle through. So that's what I'm talking about. We had a crazy 2 week.
Right?
No, we had 2.
We had 2. Yeah, we had 2. That,
So
that
that's
was a
what I'm
busy
saying.
week
We
for us.
had a busy week.
Busy week,
we had a lot of time away from family. So thank you to our wives. Thank you to our kids for allowing us that time to be able to represent for the Essential Guy Talk Show. But yeah, we did our El Jefe show on Monday. And then we went down to Stumpy's in Eatontown.
Yeah.
Which I want to announce to everybody that's watching. I am stirring up in my brain an idea of putting together a first annual Mother Chuckin' Essential Guys Chalk Show from the Stumpy's location where we can chuck some hatchets.
Right. Be a
So
lot of fun,
guys
yeah.
out there, girls out there, if you're interested in learning how to throw hatchets or you want to go and have some fun with the Essential Guys, say that you would be in for a Stumpy's hatchet toss. Let us know. As long as we get some good feedback, we're going to put together a hatchet
put that
toss.
together, guys. It's so much fun, I'll tell you. And the first few hatchets you throw, you start thinking to yourself, "How am I going to do this? This thing is hitting the ceiling, it's hitting the ground."
Yep.
All of a sudden, you hit a groove, you get some momentum going, and you almost can't miss.
Yeah, you get into a real groove where you're just like, man, I'm burying if not bullseyes right around. So you're going to want to do it because once you get that experience and you get into a groove, you're really going to get. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, let's get a share going right here, PJ, and then let's pull up the Cluck You. Ready to pull up the Cluck You? I think we got some contestants in here, and
there we go.
Guys, if everyone could just get your thumbs ready. Nikki, if she lived there, would be here. Cakes, you coming to the Hatchet House? Oh, you'd be great at it.
Yeah,
Cakes gets so competitive.
Yeah, I love it.
You got to see this face. Like, she'll put on this face like she's ready to tear the Hatchet House down.
Nice. So, Cakes, you're coming with us. And
Love
my
you,
wife,
babe.
too. My wife, too.
Jill's
absolutely.
going to come.
So
Absolutely.
we'll get some babysitters.
We got one more for Cluck You. Mark, you're in. I got you. Jimmy House is with us. Pork Island is here.
Mark
Jimmy,
Henselbitz
welcome.
is in. You saw
All
that
right.
one?
Yeah, I got Mark. All right.
Who said that? I saw PJ's
What was it?
multi-talented talk show host, something else. But
read Erica's comment.
thank you to whoever said that. I appreciate it, but I got to go back and look and see who it was. Grilled pineapple, fantastic, Adam Polhemus says. So Adam Polhemus is giving you a cheers. Erica, I'll kick everyone's ass. Good for you, Erica. I love the competitive side of these women. Yes. All right, so
thumbs
we're
up
going to
from
give
Jimmy.
away.
All right, here we go.
We're going to give away a Cluck You gift certificate worth $25. I'm still sweating my butt off.
All right, go ahead.
Here we go,
And
number
it
3.
is- Wow. Jane Connell.
Jane Connell.
Jane Connell,
Congratulations to
Jane.
you. You are the winner of the Cluck You gift certificate. So
Jane
congratulations
Connell
to
winning
you.
Cluck You in Eatontown. Tonight, actually, Jane might be coming onto the show for the first time tonight. And here she is, taking home
Share
the
that
Cluck
live
You, going
feed.
for some wings, some breast bites. Yep, let's share.
Share.
Let's get some hearts out there.
All right, guys. So we've talked a little bit about
Jane's
it.
going for the Cluck You. I
We-
got a thumbs down from Mark. Sorry about that, Mark.
What's that about?
What's that about? He wanted the wings.
Oh, he's booing
we got
you
plenty.
for
We
it?
got plenty more. Don't worry.
Guys, we got $250 total worth of gift certificates to give away for
Nicky
Cluck
Banky
You.
writes,
So,
congrats.
for the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks or so, we're going to be giving away Cluck You gift certificates. So I promise there's going to be a lot of winners. There's going to be a lot of people enjoying wings. So enjoy it. But what I want to do right
Mark
now,
came back joking. Great job.
Hey, Nancy. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good to have you here.
Sigmeister was cool enough to drive us down some really, really cool beer. So I would like to spend some time to just talk about their beer and what they're doing. I'm really, really impressed with what these guys are putting together. It's not very often that in the first year of putting together a beer or a bunch of beers that you're going to have really, really high quality stuff. But Sigmeister is putting together 10-year aged veteran type beer. They're doing a great, great job. So thank you very much to Sigmeister. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary. So I want to tell you about this one. Gaming fans, pay attention because this is named after something that you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So the name of their first anniversary beer is Abacab. Does everybody know what the hell Abacob is? A-B-A-C-A-B-B.
Abacob.
Abacob. Who knows what that is? No.
Corn on the cob?
Have you played video games when you were growing up?
Yeah,
Did you play Nintendo?
of course.
Mortal Kombat.
Of course.
ABACABB was the blood code in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, was it? All right.
It was
all right.
the blood code to put in to make sure that you got that spatter of blood instead of just the Abacob. So it also stands for a barrel-aged, what does it say? It says this is our...
They broke it down?
Yeah, they broke it down. This is our special anniversary beer. Back in October, while we were brewing some barley wine, we happened upon some local apple cider. The timing was perfect to see what would happen if we would add some wort from the barley wine with some apple cider directly in a bourbon barrel. So that sounds awesome to me in itself. Bourbon barrel aged apple cider. And then added champagne yeast. We tasted it in a couple months later and couldn't help but be reminded of apple pie. So we added cinnamon and vanilla. The end result was so ridiculously tasty and unusual that we knew it had to be our featured anniversary beer. So we ordered up a bunch of bourbon barrels and got to brewing. We used roughly 450 gallons of barley wine and 550 gallons of local apple cider. So they went big from Best's Fruit Farms about 2 minutes from the brewery in Hackettstown. Followed the same mad plan, aged 2 months and conditioned on cinnamon and vanilla prior to bottling. This sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Describing this beer is difficult.
You gonna give me a little?
Oh, of course I am. Because it's a truly unlike anything else out there. Drinking it reminds them of Grandma's apple pie, topped with vanilla ice cream, and then drizzled with a bourbon reduction.
Wow.
This sounds like my dessert a la mode.
This sounds like Chef Roy, what Chef
Oh
Roy's
my
doing
God.
over there.
Finishes dry like a cider. Oh, and the name. Abacob is the blood code that unlocks the goriest of bloody kills in Mortal Kombat, and also the name of a fantastic Genesis song as well. So
Who's your Mortal Kombat guy? When you played Mortal Kombat, who was your guy?
Raiden. You had to
went
be
with
Raiden. Yes.
I was a Sub-Zero guy.
Oh, I loved Raiden. I had to throw
Yeah.
that hat.
Yeah, Raiden.
Oh, this beer's...
Yeah, Raiden was a badass. I was a Sub-Zero guy.
Sub-Zero was cool, too. Wow, it smells amazing. Please share for Sigmeister.
Have you ever, Greg is asking, you ever been to Sig? It's a beautiful little beer garden brewery they made out of a very old building. You been there?
I have not personally been there, but I plan to make it up very, very, very soon. AJ likes his little gulp of beer. I am going to go with a full glass.
All right, let's get some thumbs going. Let me see some thumbs.
So everybody like, and share, and AJ will go ahead and he'll drink, even though he's probably had less beers than I've had in one night of actual drinking.
Mark's asked, when are you giving away a DJ prize pack?
I know. I'm going to have to give away an Essential Sounds Entertainment Support, Mark. I will definitely give one out. We'll give away
right, are we seeing
$500 off one time.
You're going to do
We'll
$500 off.
I will make it
All
a
right.
grand prize.
A grand
and
prize.
I will give
There
away
we go.
$500 off. But check us out, Essential Sounds Entertainment, or Essential Sounds DJ.
All right. Go ahead. Let's see the thumbs. Let's see the thumbs.
Who wants to see this go down?
First smell it.
So,
You do get that cider.
there you go.
Wow, I like it. Holy cow, like no other beer I've ever tasted in my life. Sigmeister. You guys are doing really, really cool stuff. So Rob, if you have a cup over there, get over
Yeah,
here.
Rob, get in here. Yeah, you
Let's get
absolutely
you a
taste
glass
that.
of
We're getting
this.
some thumbs up.
So guys, once again, it's a barley wine. It is 8.5%. It is basically an apple pie barley wine that they then aged in bourbon barrels on cinnamon and vanilla. So it is such a cool combination here.
Vanilla.
So vanilla.
Vanilla.
Oh, it tastes amazing. John Verdansky, where's Chef Roy's quarts of lager? He's drinking a can, but he's drinking, what is that, 22 ouncer or something? 24 ounces of Yangling. He is your Yangling spokesperson.
Your beer sounds delicious, but this just it
hits the spot
it's
for Chef
90
Roy.
something degrees outside.
That's right.
Yeah,
Chef Roy
right.
loves
You
it.
know, right beyond that corridor there, it's about a 20-degree drop in here.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the grill
And you
brings
got
it
the
up
grill
about
going
another
over there?
20. Yeah, so it's fun.
Yeah.
It's nice out here. Jersey Shore heat wave.
That's right.
It hasn't been this nice since February.
Look at him standing there. Look at him out there.
Michael Armalis goes, Nilla. Yep, it's got Nilla and it is freaking good. This is awesome. I could drink this stuff for a long time. It is really, really good. So cheers to you, Sigmeister. So if you guys don't know who Sigmeister is, they are going to be on the map and on the map in a big way very, very soon.
Right.
So cheers to all of you guys. Sigmeister, thank you very much for bringing your beer down. I am going to enjoy the rest of this bottle. And then we've got some Dark Sovereign to talk about later. We got another hour in the program to be able to enjoy that.
Mark wants us to take a road trip down south. Where are you, Mark? How far down south do we have to go? We South Beach. Oh, you want to do a South Beach show?
South Beach.
We got to get Essential Guy talked out to South. Rob, Mike, you coming with us?
So
yeah,
Mark,
they're in.
Mark,
All right.
Mark's my buddy in Miami, right
Is he?
outside of Miami. And Justin said that it was released on Saturday. Yes,
This
exactly.
was, all right.
It was released on the 10th, so it is out. If it's not already blown through in the brewery, because that's the only place you can get it, get to the brewery ASAP and make sure you get yourself some. I'm sure that they'll have it on tap at different festivals and things like that. So you'll be able to try it if you weren't able to get yourself one.
Gotcha.
But guys, we were going to do a 3-to-1 countdown, and we're going to get you guys all right now to smash the share button.
All right, get the thumbs ready right
So
there
here
on
we
the
go.
share button. And
3, 2, 1.
one.
Share that live feed.
Share the
Everybody,
Essential
boom,
Guy
boom, boom.
Talk. Here we
Share
go.
the live feed. Thank you very much.
We're climbing. Look at that. The pineapple on the grill.
So Allison Rollins just reacted to Essential Guy Talk's video with an angry face. What's up with that?
Why
Roy?
an angry
She's
face?
angry
What is
because
she
I'm
upset
not home
about?
cooking for my wife.
Oh,
I'm
because
here
you're not
cooking
at home.
for you guys. She's
That's
at
right.
home.
I
You
get
know,
it.
I mean, she's
I
got
get
a
it, Allison.
personal
My
chef.
wife gave me trouble too because I was coming to enjoy your cooking.
Well,
She
she's
said
got
to
a
me, she was
personal
sitting
chef.
on the couch before I left, and she goes, "Enjoy Roy's cooking." And I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, I've known the guy longer, honestly."
Yeah, no,
So-
I mean, I'd like to say the same thing with my wife, but I don't. Yeah, that's not gonna go so well.
Right.
You know,
But thank
so,
you for being here, Roy. We
Thanks
really
for being
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
He is cooking up some amazing stuff. I can smell
What's
it over here.
What's in the tinfoil over there, Roy?
So in the tinfoil over here, we have a little bit of baby portobello mushrooms that are going
all
to
right,
be
all right.
confit with a little bit of bacon, some olive oil, some garlic, a little salt and pepper.
Do you feel badly that it's just a baby and you didn't give it time to grow, or is it's okay?
My baby?
The baby portobello mushrooms.
Oh,
the
no,
little baby.
not at all. No, not at all.
That's your baby.
PJ, Rob Rodriguez just got in here with us. Allison said she hit it by accident. Loves you, Chef Roy.
Ah, that's great.
John wants some bacon on there, and Jim House says he could smell it all the way down in South Jersey.
Yes. Jimmy House is our boy. So
Yeah,
Jimmy House
there he
is
is.
from Pork Island Barbecue. Now I want to tell you how cool Jimmy House from Pork Island Barbecue is. The other day I said, Jimmy, I'm doing a party for my little boy. He's turning 3 years old.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to have a really fun time at Oak Tree Lodge in Wall Township. So free shout out to Oak Tree Lodge. It's a really cool place if you guys want to have any kind of celebration outdoors, volleyball, baseball, all that kind of stuff. But it's a really cool facility. So we're going to have his birthday party there. They got pools. They got all that kind of stuff. So I said to Jim House, man, how much would it cost me to get some rack of ribs? I want to get your awesome ribs and bring them on up. I'm fully expecting to bring some rack of ribs. Whatever it costs, I'll pay Jim. He says, I got you on 6 racks of ribs.
Wow.
Thank you,
This
Jimmy.
is
Thank
Jimmy
you.
House for you. The guy is just one of the most quality people I've
Yeah.
ever met.
All
I said,
heart.
dude,
Jimmy's all
please.
hard. There's Pork Island right there.
So Mike Armalis from Chicago says, fly me in for a guest spot, and I'll bring some Vanilla Dark Lord and barrel-aged Abraxas. They're 2 of the biggest beers in the country. They're 2 of
Really?
the, yeah. So,
We gotta work this out.
so I don't know if I can fly him in, but you know, Michael.
What are we going to Uber him in?
Yeah, we'll Uber him. You know, my friend will drive you. But Pork Island Barbecue, thank you so much for all you've done for the show. I want to thank you guys. Please, if you guys are looking for smoked meats, you gotta call Pork Island Barbecue. They are the best in the business. They are really cool guys. Beer makes you burp, so there you go. But thank you very much to Pork Island Barbecue for supporting the show. We really appreciate it. Food is cooking, Mike said. He reacted to the video, said food is cooking. Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy House said anytime, fellas. So, Jim, we need you back. We need you on set. We need you to sit here
Yeah.
and talk to us about everything
in a
that's
black
going on.
shirt.
In a black shirt, not a green one. And make sure you come on in and you talk to us about everything that Pork Island Barbecue is doing, because we really appreciate everything you've done for us. So, we got about 40 viewers, and we got Roy cooking over there. I am so anticipating an awesome dinner right now that I'm having a hard time kind of focusing on
Hot out
what's
for
next.
you. So I'm going to throw some pineapple scraps
We're
over.
doing some pineapple. All right, so we got
Pineapple
some pineapple.
is some of my
All right.
favorite stuff anyway, so thank you very much for that.
A little SpongeBob SquarePants house over here.
Yep. So since we're eating pineapple, summer is here. What's your favorite summertime barbecue, seafood, or party food, AJ? Do you have like a kind of a go-to when you go to a barbecue, the thing that you like to eat the most?
Meat.
Well, of course. But meat can take many forms.
No.
So tell me kind of what you're into.
Me, we brought up the rack of ribs before. I mean, how can you beat ribs in the summertime?
Yeah.
Ribs, of course, are outrageous.
Right.
I'm such a big hamburger guy. We absolutely love hamburgers.
Dude, I've had more hamburgers in the last 3 weeks because it's just been nice weather and I wanted to get out and cook for it. That I'm almost burgered out. You know?
No. You can't be burgered out. What are you talking about burgered out? Is there any such thing? But I mean, you got to get that meat and you got to mold that meat yourself.
Well, yeah.
And I like a big chunky hamburger.
I'm just doing Bubba Burgers. But
You're
Bubba
doing the
Coos,
Bubba Burgers?
I'll do a shout out to Bubba Coos.
You're gonna do the shout to Bubba Coos?
Yeah, thank you, Bubba Coos. Oh, so they treated me to a free dinner last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bubba Coos in Howell just opened up 6 days ago. So they're over on the corner of Aldrich and Route 9.
Oh, that's right. That line was out to Route 9.
Yeah,
That's right.
It was going so long, that line. So I went over to Bubba Coos, and I just wanted to introduce myself to the owner, say thank you for everything that Bubba Coos has done for us so far.
The
If
Healthy
you guys,
Challenge, yeah.
I said if you guys need anything from us, we're Essential Guys Talk. You know, we're talking about Bubba Coos as much as we can. And he goes, whatever you're eating tonight is on me. So, Essential Guys Talk, you have done more for me in the last month than I can ever expect.
Dude, we got the Ring of Combat.
We got Ring of Combat. We got Bubba Coos. We got Jersey
Blend
Mike's.
on Maine,
We got Blend
Pork
on Maine.
Island.
It's so awesome. The things that are coming from the show. And I'm not asking for it. That's the best part. I'm not going out and seeking and searching for free stuff. I'm really just looking to promote things that I love.
Right.
I don't want to promote
Share
things
with
that
everybody, right?
Yeah.
Share with the Essential family, of course.
I don't want to promote things that I'm not passionate about. I absolutely love Chef Roy's cooking, so that's why I have him here, and I want him to cook some really awesome stuff and have you guys see it. I love Cluck You, so I want you guys to know about Cluck You. I love Bubba Coos, so I'm promoting Bubba Coos. So I feel like it's totally in my wheelhouse right now, everything that I'm talking about. It's not like I'm talking about Sam and Joe's.
We're here hanging out with all you guys. We're talking. Throw us in what you guys love.
So
John's
guys-
writing seafood chiappino.
So
Chiappino.
yeah, there you go. So that's something that people are.
You familiar with that, Roy?
Chiappino.
A seafood chiappino?
So
Chiappino is a very, very delicious dish.
very delicious dish.
It's something that I believe comes out of San Francisco. I think.
Right.
is
San
its
Francisco.
origin.
Are we right about that, John Verdensky?
I'm pretty sure, and it's a kind of a seafood mix. Sort of a jambalaya. It usually has
that's
a
kind of
I
like a
love
Fra
a jambalaya,
Diavolo
yeah.
kind of deal. How it's a bunch of
it
different
has a
things?
base of tomato base usually, and it's got a mixture of a bunch of different seafoods.
My wife
I'm
loves
almost
pineapple
positive
too,
it's
so
San Francisco area. I could be wrong on that, so don't hold me to that one. But
it's okay.
Hey, real quick, PJ, want to welcome Gary Farrow, Brian McAdams to the show. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys.
Yep.
Nikki Benke, I like Popeyes, Louisiana fan. I'm a Popeyes fan too. I am. I really am a Popeyes fan. But PJ, back to your question from a minute ago, the burger.
Yes.
I got this crazy burger I make where I take the thick cut bacon and I cut up the bacon and I actually blend it into the meat. And I like my bacon chewy. I'm not a crispy bacon guy. I like that bacon thick and chewy. So I blend that into the meat and I actually cook it in there so it gets just cookie, but then it's like real chewy as you bite into the burger.
Yeah,
and
so
I
you
put
like a
thick
different
slice
kind of
cheddar.
burger than I like.
All
I
right.
like a burger that's juicy and soft and that you can just basically sink your teeth into and it falls apart. That's why I'm going to give a shout out, and I hope you guys support our show and you go there even though they're not a supporter
Go ahead.
yet.
Yeah.
But people are telling you that you need to get right on that microphone. They're saying the guy on the right needs to eat
Is that's what they're saying?
Yeah,
You're
eat-
right here
eat the
on eat that
microphone.
microphone. That's what we're hearing. All right.
So, Committed Pig in Manasquan.
Right.
It is literally 2 doors down from my favorite place to eat over at Blend on Maine.
Yeah.
So, Committed Pig in Manasquan is the best. So, Rob Adams says Barnacle Bills. They are awesome. If you've never had a Barnacle Bills burger, you need to get over there. They are... Oh, they're so good.
Rob,
yeah,
we got-
Barnacle Bills is great.
Rob, we got a low battery indicator on there. on. Is that your Mac or is that Rob's?
Yeah,
Mac
that's
right
mine.
There? Okay, that's on
Oh
yours.
no, that's
All right.
not mine. That's the one up there. Yeah, all good.
Guys, speaking of burgers, we got Dominic Garino here. Dom knows a thing or two about burgers. Dom, tell us where the best burgers up in North Jersey are.
Yeah, I want to hear
We're
from you
talking
guys.
Burgers.
Best burgers in New Jersey.
Let's
Tell
talk
me
about
now.
Best burgers in New Jersey.
Guy on the right is doing great. Mark Henselman, thank you so much. I get support from my boys.
That's
Thank
you? All right.
All right, so Ryan McCrory says Committed Pig, the donut burger. So what they do is they take a glazed donut, cut it in half, pop it on the top and bottom, and it is like, hey, are you fat enough? Because if you're not, you're going to get about 5 pounds fatter by the end of this meal. It is insane. It's a glazed donut burger. It's not something you go and you eat every week, but if you want to have like kind of a niche thing, Justin Wolfson says Fuddruckers, Committed Pig.
Yeah, Fuddruckers.
And
awesome
Committed
burger
Pig
up
in
there
Morristown. So I guess Committed Pig has another location. So that's
Jonathan
awesome.
brings up the Pat LaFreda meat. Absolutely, you want that Pat LaFreda meat.
You said that many,
Burger
many
Brothers.
times,
They put pride into that meat.
So John Sibby says make them
Makes
at
them at
home.
home.
So he's talking like you're talking. Just make the meat, make it with some love, put in the flavors that you like. Ale House has got some incredible burgers, Asbury and Brielle Ale House. So shout out to the Asbury.
Notice
and
we
the
talk
Brielle.
about burgers and look at the viewership goes way up.
That's it. People love eating, dude. They love meat.
Right. Jimmy House, Atlanta County Tailgaters, best area. Now, Jimmy, down by you, down in Atlanta County, it's Vagabond. Vagabond. They have the bar over in Atlantic City, and then right offshore. If you're ever down in Atlantic City, gotta try the Vagabond burger. It's actually worth the trip, PJ.
Nice. Pete Wright says, I like the guy on the right's content. They're both great. Just couldn't hear him. Much better now.
I'm taking a beat here tonight, PJ. They're telling I turned my head too much. I'm not in the microphone. Now John's saying the guy on the right needs. No, it was actually Joseph. Guy on the right needs more beer.
We're in a drinking and meat show, so he's going to eat a lot of meat to make up for the beer that he has to drink. But
Brian says talk ribs and the ratings will skyrocket.
That's it.
Amen.
That's it. You talk about smoked meat. So, by the way, I'm asking for Father's Day. I'm just shouting it out because I think that everybody should ask for this for Father's Day. If there's one cool thing that you want to ask for Father's Day, it's called the Po Man Grill. So the Po Man Grill looks like a garbage can, but it is constructed in a way that you can take it off, you can smoke meats, and then you can pop the top back on, and it's almost like a crock pot would be for ladies cooking in the kitchen, but it's like a 4 to 6 hour smoke your meats with no other things to do but just throw in some real charcoal briquettes. What's up, Roy?
I just want to say crock pots are not for ladies.
They're for everyone.
They're for everyone.
Crock
pots
pots are
are
anyone
amazing.
that cooks.
Crock
Thank you
pots
for
are
saying-
amazing. You throw something in there, you go to work, you come home, and you got dinner.
So, Roy...
Roy, what about pressure cookers? I know pressure cookers are a big trend right now.
Pressure cookers are great, but if you don't know how to use them, then you're going into a dangerous zone. If you don't cool them down fast enough or before you open them, it could explode. You're walking into a dangerous.
Yeah, and you can actually get like heat burn when you
Yeah,
open
no,
that thing up, right?
it's very dangerous if you don't know how to use them and you don't do it right. So I would suggest for home use.
So Rob
stay
Adams,
away
come on
from.
over. I'm going to top you off with your cup.
Chef use, it's great. I mean, you can.
So while Rob Adams comes back over, I do want to shout out Silverstream Media that makes this all
Silverstream.
possible. If you guys are interested in hosting a show, if you're interested in just talking about things that kind of excite
That you love, that everyone around you loves, your family. By the way, speaking of family, Tito Buffuma, welcome to the show. Love you, buddy.
Guys, we did this show basically just on a passion where we were excited about, what we wanted to talk about on a week-to-week basis. And we turned this into a show that, thousands of people enjoy to watch a week, which is like the coolest thing that we can ever ask for. So thank you to all of you. And we
got some local restaurants feeding us, giving out some food to the
That's
audience.
Dude, my
Love it.
Monday night. Here's my Monday night. Prep for a show where I get to talk about the things I love. I get to interview a chef that's like one of the best in the business who makes us incredible food. I get Sigmeister Brewery who brings me down beer to talk about on the show that I get to enjoy and then tell all of you about. And then I get food at the end of the show to eat. And then I get locations to go to hang out and talk about our show.
Plus, we get to hang out.
Right. But me and AJ have seen more of each other in the last month than we've seen in 6 months, which is great to me because I enjoy this process. It is such a fun experience. We got food on the grill. We got meat. So, guys, look in on that meat. Share and just say meat. Hit
Let's
the
hear
share button
meat.
right now.
Yeah, let's hear meat.
And just say meat.
All capitals, please.
I
all
guarantee
capitals.
you those
Meat deserves
viewers,
all capitals.
those viewership numbers will go up if we just say MEAT with
There
exclamation
it is.
point.
Rob got it in there. We got a question, PJ.
Yeah.
I know we mention all the time. Where are we from? That was from Joseph asked, where are we from? We're here at the Jersey Shore. That's where we are. We're Jersey Shore guys. Here we are.
My buddy Pete Campese says, is that a bug zapper? Absolutely it is. Because we do this out of a awesome 3-car garage that is souped up to be a really cool studio. And Silverstream Media is doing it big here. So if you guys love the visuals, if you love everything that's going on with this show, this can be yours. Honestly, this platform can be yours. All you have to do is sign up with Silverstream Media to do a show here, promote your product, talk about the thing that you're passionate about, and I guarantee you that the viewership will carry you, and you can get yourself some support.
So we got Rob Adams, meat. Pete Campese, meat. Tito Buffummo, meat. Pete Wright, meat. John Verdensky sent us a picture of the meat. Jim House spells it out, M-E-A-T.
When you talk about meat, everybody gets in on it.
Look at
That's
that.
what I love.
We're getting hearts. We're getting comments.
Isn't it hysterical how many people just love meat? What's that rub? So, Roy, did you put anything on the meat?
I did. It's a special rub. It's got a little paprika, a little Cajun spice, a little coffee grounds, salt, pepper.
Coffee grounds. That's
Coffee
awesome.
grounds. Coffee grounds. Coffee grounds do a wonderful thing to meat and a wonderful thing to flavor items. It kind of gives a slight bitterness that you wouldn't get with, for the most part, any other spices that are out there.
Right.
So to be able to put that on there and to change the profile of a meat, of a fish, even of a vegetable, it really works very, very well. You put them in a pan, you just toast them up very lightly on a low heat, just until you start to smell, and it releases the flavors of what the coffee is itself. After that point, take it off, put it on a plate, put it on a cutting board, parchment paper, whatever you have, let it cool down. Then from there, you can add it and you can build your spices from there.
Nice.
A little bit of garlic powder. It's amazing. It actually gives a little bit extra charcoal and coloring to the meat as well, which is amazing.
To the what?
To the meat.
To the meat.
Kevin Cohn.
Cheers
Kevin Cohn
to
is
that.
out there with meat.
Nikki Benke says, I could never become a vegetarian. Isn't that the truth? I could do about a week without meat, and I would just be like, oh my God, I feel so gaunt.
I ain't making it.
I feel so weak. I feel like I can't move, and then I would need to eat myself like a 30-ounce steak just to get myself back on board. So my wife just shared out Sigmeister Brewing. Mm-hmm. Everybody go like Sigmeister Brewing Facebook page and tell them you saw them via the Essential Guy Talk. We appreciate it.
Look at that, PJ.
Pete Campese says, Pee-wee's
that
Playhouse
sizzle.
word of the day is meat.
We're getting the thumbs. We're getting the thumbs for the meat.
Yes. My wife.
We're getting the thumbs over there, Roy.
So I have to shout
Chef
out my
Roy's
wife
with
right
us.
now. She is our social media guru. She is doing exactly what I would be doing if I wasn't a part of the show right now. She's sharing out for everybody who supports our show. So, guys, she has shared out for Sigmeister. Make sure you go and you thank Sigmeister for being a part of the show. Now, Cluck You of Eatontown. Share for Cluck You of Eatontown. This show is what it is because of the people who support it. So if you know a company, if you know a brand, if you know a restaurant that you think needs to support our show because they need the platform and then we need the support, let's introduce each other. Let's get things going because we want to support things that we believe in. So thank you so much for supporting what we're all about. We
PJ,
really
make sure Jillian knows that this is gluten-free that she's missing.
Jillian, this is gluten-free. So Roy says, not only are you missing a dinner, you're missing a gluten-free dinner. So Roy's not invited to our house anytime soon unless he's going to be cooking for us.
PJ, Rich Widmer joined us tonight. He's coming on here. Essential Guys, we're cooking steak. Brian McAdams, waiting for the Father's Day Porterhouse. Brian, stay tuned because we are giving away another tomahawk steak from Blend on Main. We're putting that whole giveaway together. So stay tuned for Essential Guy Talk. We'll be putting that out there very soon.
Chef Lou has been cool enough to give us many tomahawk steaks to give away to all of you. So the tomahawk steak giveaway is not going away anytime soon. We're going to do many different ways to win it.
Right,
we're going to have different fun ways to do it. But we're going to have many of you out there eating 50-ounce steaks for two. So that like makes me excited because I know that you guys are gonna fall in love with Chef Lou's cooking. It's just amazing. Boom. Kevin Kona says I could use a tomahawk. Who couldn't? Honestly.
George Moore, meat.
What about yeah? Look at him. Look at him against the night sky. There he is.
Roy, this is a pretty cool way to cook, isn't it? Look at yourself. You probably can't see yourself on the TV
I can't
right
see
here.
it. I can't see it.
But
Oh,
you're
you don't
looking
have it
good,
up there?
man. You're looking good. Allison Rollins is a lucky woman. You're
Yeah.
looking like a good
I'd
cook
like
over
I'd
there.
like to think so.
Yeah, of course you'd like
Rich
to think
Whitmer
so.
writes, it looks awesome. It certainly does. Thanks
Ryan
so much.
McCrory says, Tomahawk, I'm in. You're going to be in soon, buddy. I'll tell you how
We'll
to
get
win.
that going soon.
Thank you so much for supporting. So once again, we're 55 minutes into the program already.
Yeah.
That's the craziness about this show. It just moves along without us even having any idea how much time is going on. So last night, I want to shout out, I'm a huge soccer fan.
Yeah.
I would like to shout out the USA team doing an amazing job versus Mexico. So here's the deal, the background about USA versus Mexico. USA versus Mexico in a qualifier for the World Cup, USA has not fared well at all. We have not earned many points whatsoever in the qualifying rounds. We went to Stadio Azteca, and we earned a point. We tied them, but we were winning the game 1-0.
Look at the meat, PJ. Look at that.
Ugh.
Look at that.
That looks like what you would see in like a commercial for a really, really killer steak that you're going to go and you're going to enjoy yourself, stink your teeth into. Man, that looks good. So, Roy, somebody asked me what's in the tin foil. Is that portobello?
In the tin foil is the confit mushrooms. It's going to be confit mushrooms. It's got some bacon in there.
Now, what does confit mean?
Confit is basically slow cooking in oil.
Nice.
You can do it in
So like a
butter.
slow
You can do
saute.
it just a slow cook in there where it's not a hot heat. You know, we got the steam. You know, when you on the grill, when you build something and you build kind of a little tinfoil boat, you can do a little confing. You stick it off to the side, bring it back to the heat a little bit, push it off the side, bring it back. Just a slow cooking of it is pretty much what it really comes down to.
That sounds good to me.
You know, you got.
John Verdensky goes, duck fat confiti.
You know what? I had some duck fat at home that I was going to bring.
You were gonna bring it?
But I did not do it. I apologize. Foie gras is different. Foie gras.
Oh. So
You know
Roy-
what? We can do a foie gras show, but everyone has to pitch in.
Hey,
because
guys,
it's
here's what I
a
want
lot
to
of
ask
money.
all of
We're all
you.
going to be working together on that.
If you like the Roy cooking segment, which I know you're going to, hit the hearts, show me the love, and we are going to bring Roy on at least once a month and do a cooking segment with Roy once a month, and we're going to give away a chef's table dinner for 2 out of 20. Once a month, we're going to do this. So if you guys like it, hit the like button right now. Show me the love. Show me that you guys love Roy. We got
We're
lots
getting
of
them,
likes.
PJ. Oh, they're coming in hot and heavy. We got the hearts. We got the thumbs. Nikki wants hers medium rare, Chef.
They'll all be medium rare.
Of
Other
course.
than that, it's not worth it.
Medium
There it
rare.
is,
Once you
medium
get
rare.
over
That's
medium,
all there is to it.
once you get over medium, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with the meat?
As Robert De Niro said at Raging Bull, you're defeating the purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you making a beautiful chef
You made it
cook this food if it's going to be well?
It looks like a piece of charcoal.
Looks like a charcoal briquette.
Was it the good fellas? How do you want your meat? Medium
Medium-
rare.
oh.
Oh, you're an aristocrat.
Oh, an aristocrat. speaking of chef extraordinaire, we got Bill
share
Rolls
out
here
that
with us
live
tonight.
Bill Roll?
Bill Rolls with us. Bill, check out Chef Roy over here on the grill.
I want to shout out Bill Roll on,
Uh-huh.
on mic because he is the head chef over at Molly Pitcher
Yep.
in Red Bank.
Yep.
Molly Pitcher is one of my favorite places to work as a DJ over there in Red Bank. They do an amazing job. They've got a beautiful facility. They've got a beautiful back pier that goes right out into the water where you can get married. It's a great place. So, Bill, I want to work there more. So I'm telling you, tell everybody over at Molly Pitcher, get Essential Sounds Entertainment on the book over there because we want to work over there. We absolutely love it, and I'll shout you guys out every single week if you let me.
Adam, put in there when you do Adam again, our Tomahawk Steak winner, round 1. Remember, there's going to be plenty of rounds of that. Adam, when you do make it over to Blend on Main, how are you ordering that steak? Put it in there how you're ordering that steak.
Oh, there's no way that Adam is ordering it over medium.
No.
So, Rob, I want to
No.
talk directly to you because we
Go
are
ahead.
planning Mansgiving now. Mansgiving is going to be in October sometime. We're going to come up with the direct date in October. but let's do a live show for Mansgiving.
Mansgiving?
That's a must. We have to do that.
absolutely.
I
So-
am not cooking for that.
No,
No.
you're just coming. Just
Alright.
coming and drinking. Yes.
No,
if you want to pre-prepare some food, we can bring it.
The baby will be here by that point. I'm out.
All right, cool. But
I'm gonna hang at home with my wife. I'll drink at home and I'll watch the show.
All right, cool. All right. So what Mansgiving is basically a salute to everything meat. So you will be there.
I'm the guest of honor.
You are the guest of honor. So Adam Paul Hemus throws together basically Dude Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, where it's everything you could ask for smoked meat wise. So Jimmy House, you are coming with me. You are coming with me with some really awesome smoked meats.
And by the way, Adam did not let us down. He did answer medium rare.
There you go. Of course, because Adam knows what's
All right,
up.
but back to Mansgiving.
Mansgiving is a gathering of dudes in flannel.
Uh-huh.
We are all going to represent some flannel. We're going to throw some cornhole. We're going to be out there for about 10 hours drinking beers, having fun.
I'll bring some White Castle.
You'll
You-
bring some White Castle.
You know what? Maybe I'll come.
Yes. You got to get out. If you tell your wife 6 months ahead of time that here's the date.
If
I
we
need
can
to
get
be
a
out there.
babysitter, she's in.
100 people throughout the day come through Mansgiving. It's the coolest thing ever. So Rob and I will set up a live show. Me and AJ will do an hour, 2 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
From Mansgiving, we'll eat the most amazing smoked meats that you can eat, and then we'll just go and we'll have a good time. We'll throw cornhole little things, and we'll have a good time there.
Jimmy's coming
But-
with the smoked turkeys.
Oh,
Hey,
of
Nicole,
course.
Nicole's with us tonight. Nicole, thanks for the applause there. And Nicole, you're just in time to look at that meat. Rob, get in there on that meat.
Billy, you got Billy. You got the thumbs up from Billy. He's telling you it looks great.
Nikki's going to babysit. Nikki's going to babysit for
Ah,
Mansgiving.
there you go. Thank you, Nikki. All right, so I am ready for an amazing double barrel Belgian style quadruple ale that's aged in cherries. So I'm going to read you the description after I wipe some liquid off of my
jeez.
laptop.
We don't have the paper towels you're
Ay,
doing.
ay, ay. All right, so in a minute. carry the show
He's
for a
cleaning
second.
up over here. I'm carrying this for a second. He's going to dry off the laptop here. What do we got? So Nuno, sorry I'm late, but he's here with us. Kevin Kona loves it. We're getting
Nuno
round
has
of
a
applause
reason to
here
be
from
late.
Adam. What's
Nuno-
going on? What's
Nuno
up with
was at a
Nuno?
wedding this weekend for Spiro
geez.
Patritzis, and we DJ'd it for
Right.
him. The essential guy, the Essential Sounds Entertainment crew took care of it for him. Nuno is one of my favorite people. I DJ'd Nuno's wedding a couple of years ago with his wife Kelly. Hi,
Right.
Kelly.
Nuno, Kelly.
They're such
Look at,
awesome
look at
people.
the size of this guy. Jeez. We're getting
Wow.
attacked here, PJ.
Yeah, that's a big. Come this way, buddy. We got some purple lights for you. Go to the light. So, Nuno's been my buddy ever since that
Right.
wedding. One of the coolest dudes. We got cherries on the grill, guys.
Cherries on the grill.
How many people put cherries on the grill? And if you don't, pay attention to Chef Roy here because he's going to show you the right way.
PJ, real quick,
Dave Lomedico's joining us tonight. Feast is out there. What's up there, Lomedico?
Nice.
Look at us. We're cooking meat here on Essential Guy Talk.
So I'm about to open up Dark Sovereign from Sigmeister, and I want to tell you a little about it.
Go ahead.
So Sigmeister has put together this Dark Sovereign. This is a Belgian quadruple that we aged on 12 wood barrels, 9 red wine, and 3 bourbon. So 12 total wood barrels. A little over 22 barrels worth of the quad went into these barrels and aged for 6 months. We then blended it all together and conditioned it on a mix of sour and sweet cherries prior to bottling. So there was 2 different flavors of cherries, sour and sweet. Let me turn it here.
There we go.
There you go. You get the logo right there. Strong aromas of vanilla and various dark fruits, flavors of caramelized sugars and dates. If you like dark beer, pay attention. This is called Dark Sovereign for a reason. You can see the aromas coming through.
Oh,
It
jeez.
is
There we
juicing
go.
out, so we're going
it's
to
back
pour
on
it
the
right
line.
away.
Watch out. Move it over, PJ.
It's a couple drips. It's okay. All right.
Hold it up in front so you can see. No, I mean the glass. There we go.
There it is.
So this is called Dark Sovereign. You're going to get flavors of cherries. You're going to get flavors of, dark fruits. You're going to have a little bit of bourbon barrel, a little bit of vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah, I just dripped all over my laptop, which is awesome. Yeah.
Where you going? Where you going with that?
I'm going to where
Salud.
you gotta eat. You gotta drink. Because beer is a food group. I actually.
All right,
call it
here we
beer.
go.
So cheers to you.
Salud.
Wow, I smell. Wow, look at the smoke coming out of the zapper right now.
Is it really?
Rob, look at it.
Hold on.
It looks like it's almost on fire.
Wow, there was a monster in there a minute
There
ago.
he is. He's down to it's a bee.
Is it really?
I'm going to be the first person to really curse on this. Fuck you, bee. Bees are nothing but problems. It's a wasp, so it's not just a regular bee.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's not a honeybee.
Yeah.
Honeybees have a reason.
Bees pollinate, right?
Yeah. The freaking wasps, they're just there to hurt you. They have no real job in the world.
Nuno's let me have it again. Easy, AJ.
Slow down,
this one
AJ.
I like. I actually, you know what? I usually like the pales, but this one I like.
Cheers to you, Sigmeister. This is awesome. Dark
Cheers.
Sovereign.
Cheers.
So any of you who are into Belgian triples, doubles, quadruples, you're going to have to get your hands on a bottle of this. This is a Belgian quadruple. It is a big beast of a beer. It is a 9.4. It is a double barrel Belgian style quadruple ale that's aged on cherries. Dude, they're doing some really, really cool things at Sigmeister. I'm really happy for these guys. They are 1 year into, I believe they said they have a 14 BBL program over there. So they're making a lot of beer. They're doing a great job over there. Sigmeister out of Hackettstown. If you're not supporting them, please go like their page. Give them a thumbs up. Yeah, Nuno just said cheers, boys. And he showed me a picture of him holding an Admiral's
got it
flagship.
right there.
He's holding this can right here. So, cheers to you, Nuno. He is holding one of these Admiral's flagship USS Galaxies. Nuno, is it not an awesome beer? Talk in the group and tell them how awesome Sigmeister is.
PJ,
Yeah.
PJ, it's a little after 9 o'clock right now. Do we want to start putting people in for the chef's table?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to do a half hour straight of Chef's Table I'm In. So, guys, if you want Chef Roy cooking for you in your home, and we're going to set up a up to 20 dinner event at your house, we're going to say Chef's Table I'm In.
Chef's table, I'm in.
Right in the live feed right now.
Just
say
like-
Chef's Table I'm In.
Just like we have Chef Roy over here cooking up the steaks over here for Essential Guy Talk. He's coming to your house.
And by the
he's
way,
coming to your house to cook this up.
we are staying live until the food comes over here, and we're not going to rush Roy whatsoever. He's going to do his job. He's going to do what he needs to do. But we are staying here with you guys until Chef Roy is done.
Remember,
gonna
Chef's
let that-
table's coming to your house. Just like we have it here on Essential Guy. It's
That's
coming
it.
to your house.
So we did. Oh, nice.
Which one was that?
That was a
Jeez.
big one. So Chef Roy put together an awesome dinner about 2 months ago at my buddy Gary's house. So what's up, Gary? And he put together a 6-course meal that was just through the roof. And it took longer than we expected because we were all talking. We were all having a great time. Roy was goofing around with us, having a good time. That's the thing about this fine dining experience at home. You have the chef for as long as it takes. Roy is going to take a few minutes to just chill and enjoy himself, enjoy the food. Guys, you're going to want to get in on this. So please say say Chef's Table, I'm in, if you're in on this fine dining experience. If you are anywhere within the New Jersey area, we're going to come to you. We're going to set up a fine dining experience, and we need you to say Chef's Table, I'm in for that.
Nikki writes, cluck it. Chef's table, I'm in.
That's right, pluck it. Hey, Rob, can I have like some paper towels?
Yeah.
It's really annoying me that I have a little bit of Dark Sovereign on the table.
Here we go. Here come the paper
Not drunk
towels.
enough that I can't catch a thing of...
So again, guys, Chef's Table, I'm in. So far, I got Adam is in there. Adam wants to eat, huh? Adam wants to eat. We got Ryan McCrory's in there.
Adam has
Nuno
twins.
is in.
Adam has twins. He needs energy.
He needs
He
energy.
needs to eat. So cheers to you, Adam.
We got Nuno in there. George is in there.
And I'm not considering these giveaways that we do on work hours.
All right, that's what I was gonna ask. So Adam is
Adam's
eligible.
in.
All right.
Adam's in. If you win something on the show, you are not as a grand prize. Then you're not allowed in on the grand prize for the
Gotcha.
next week.
Verdensky's in. All right. So, PJ, I came up with a little fun idea this week.
All right. So you let me
And
know.
who out there? Let me see some thumbs. Let me see some hearts. Who wants to learn a little bit more about PJ? I prepared a list of questions here for PJ, but
All right, let's-
but only if everybody wants to see it. Who out there wants to learn a little more about PJ?
Who wants to
Let's
know
get
more
some
about
thumbs
me?
up on that while I take a few here. So
Cheers to all of you. So
I
everybody
got
in the,
Verdensky in here. Oh, look at the thumbs coming through. We got the thumbs coming through. So we got Conan
wow,
in here.
that's a lot of love for PJ. I
All
like
right,
it.
and I'm only asking you the important stuff.
All right, cool.
All right, only asking you the important stuff. All right, you ready, PJ?
All right, questions. I'm in.
All right, questions I'm in. Questions I'm in for PJ. All right. And
we have more.
Malatrat's on there. All right.
We have Malatrat. We have George Moore.
All right.
Nicole Williams says if it's something funny, she's in. Chris Malatrat, he's in.
We got more. All right. Who was that? That was
Peter
George
Campese.
Moore. All right.
Put him in.
All right.
So
then
everybody
let's-
right now, share for Chef's Table. And
Share for
say,
Chef's Table.
if
Here
you
we
want-
go.
Just put in your comments, live great chef in your home. Live great chef in your home.
All right. All right. So we got the thumbs up. So they want to learn more about you, PJ. So here we go. All right. PJ,
Okay.
you can choose to be at a Giants Super Bowl or Mets Game 7 of the World Series. I need an answer. PJ, we're either sending him to a Giants Super Bowl or a Mets Game 7 World Series.
Considering the Mets may never get to a game.
Thank you for that, Rob. And because of that reason, I will say a Mets Game 7. There's a couple of reasons for that.
All right.
I'm a huge football fan, but lately I have been less of a football fan. Wow, that's a big freaking wow.
Jeez.
So,
Abby, I got you there.
so I'm less of a football fan than I've
Uh-huh.
ever been before, and it's because of all these crazy concussions that they have.
Okay.
And I don't want to direct my son into the football genre. I want him playing any other sport on the planet but football.
Okay.
So I'm ready to say baseball, gung ho. I would love to see a Game 7, Mets and whoever it may be. The Mets have only been there once in my lifetime, so that would be twice. Okay,
Yeah.
they lost in the 2000 series,
Right.
but that was embarrassing, and I didn't really want to talk about it much. So they've been there twice. So I would love to see the Mets in a Game 7 because I would think that would probably be something that maybe wouldn't happen again in my lifetime. Giants have spoiled me a little bit.
Okay.
The Giants have been terrific multiple years in throughout my life. They've been there multiple times. I'm excited about the Giants this year. I think the Giants are going to be terrific this year. So in general, my year-to-year excitement about the Giants exceeds my year-to-year excitement about the Mets.
Okay.
So I think it would be a more unique experience if I went to a
Mets. You're going Mets Game 7. All right.
Yeah.
Chris was in on the Giants. Nicole in. She actually put Saints Super Bowl.
dat?
But then she wrote, I meant
Who dat?
Giants Super Bowl. Yeah. Abby, I did get you for Chef's Table. Peter Campese, Giants. And Robert, let's go Mets. So PJ's going with a Mets Game 7.
Let's go Mets. Mets still have some time this year if they get it together that they might be able to do something. But Yoenis Cespedes is back. So my little boys today said, Cespedes. So that excited me because now Cespedes is back and maybe he's making a little noise and maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll have a second half of the year that's exciting.
All right, so my next question, PJ, this goes right along the lines of now we got you at Game 7 in the World Series, all right? You want to be in a luxury box or you want to be in the bleachers?
Oh, no luxury box for me. There is absolutely no way you could pay me enough money to go in a luxury box when the energy is all down on the field.
Right.
So, yes, I would want to be... Honestly, more than anything, I would want to be with the 7-line army. So cheers to the 7-line army, who is the center right field section of Citi Field.
Right.
I'm going to be there Tuesday, so I'm going to be with the center with the Citi Field 7-line army.
And we're cutting some meat. He's got the mushrooms there.
Oh. When Roy's doing his work over there, we got to zoom in. We got to see what's happening. Everybody share for Chef Roy and say, Chef's Table, I'm in.
Tito's going for the Giants. George going for the Mets.
John Verdensky and Kevin Kona are no longer my friends. They said, go Eagles.
All right, so you're going bleachers. I think sometimes you go in a luxury box, you don't even feel like you're at the game.
What does a woman that has never been proposed to and every Eagles fan have in common?
No rings.
No rings.
All right, here we go, PJ. We were talking about hamburgers before.
Yeah.
American or cheddar?
American or cheddar? Cheddar.
You're going cheddar.
If
All
I
right.
have a choice of the two, I'm going white cheddar, honestly.
You're going white
If
cheddar.
there's a white cheddar possibility, but yes, I'm going
What do we
cheddar.
got? What do we got out there
I'm going
from the
Vermont
Essential family?
cheddar
You're going
if we're
Vermont
being
cheddar.
very specific. Yes, Vermont cheddar. And
Vermont
by the way,
cheddar.
any of you
Nikki's
breweries-
going Wisconsin cheddar.
Wisconsin
Nikki's
cheddar's
going
good,
Wisconsin
too. But
cheddar,
then,
yeah.
then you have to talk about the Packers when you say Wisconsin cheddar. And
So let's hear it out there. You guys going American or cheddar? I'll be watching the comments.
everybody, American or cheddar, let us know.
All right, Tito, white cheddar on fire. All right, here we go. Bacon or sausage?
Oh, there's no question. Bacon. I eat bacon 3 times a week at least. So my wife is getting a little tired of smelling the house of bacon every morning. But every single other morning, I make 2 free-range brown eggs and I make some bacon. And my wife just goes, man, this house, oh, you're getting...
Oh, man.
That was like throwing some spice on the burger. Patow. So, so my wife, she wakes up in the morning and then she knows, is this an off day or an on day for bacon and eggs? But yeah, absolutely. I make bacon and eggs. Look at that meat
Look
being
at
cut.
the meat. Look at the
Everybody
care, the
zoom in.
precision.
Share for the meat. Share for the meat.
Hey, it looks like we got Jane back. Jane, real quick while I got you. Jane, I don't know if you stepped out of it, but you won that Cluck You gift card. So please hit us up at Essential Guy.
Congratulations, Jane.
Jane, congratulations. Hit us up at Essential Guy Talk. We'll get that Cluck You gift card out to you.
Hey,
Jay
Rob.
Lorenz, he wants cheddar sauce on his burger.
Nice.
And Tito writes to us, his wife makes the cheese with
Oh,
milk.
does she really?
I don't know if you remember. That's from the Borat movie.
Yeah.
My
wife makes the milk
with the milk
with the cheese.
from.
from the breast milk.
All right, here we
Leave
go.
a
George
wizard.
wants the Cooper Sharp cheddar. All right, here we go, PJ. I got this one for you. Ready?
Yep.
Scarlett Johansson or Jennifer Lawrence?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. We're going
J-Law
Scarlett.
is funny as hell. She's cool. But if you give me Scarlett Johansson or freaking J-Law, it is Scarlett every day of the week.
Let's hear it out there from the guys in the audience.
But
Scarlett
beyond
or
just the
Jennifer
looks,
Lawrence?
Scarlett's beautiful. Jennifer Lawrence is beautiful. The voice.
The voice.
Oh, my.
The voice.
Maron.
And plus that Black Widow costume.
My grandmother used to say that all the time. Maron, mami.
Maron.
Oh, Maron.
Maron. All right, here we go, PJ.
Share for Jennifer.
Oh, Tito's going J-Law. Nicole's going Scarlett.
Share for Scarlett.
Look
Everybody
at that.
share for
We're getting
Scarlett.
some
right now.
Scarlett. George wants Scarlett. Jimmy
Yes.
House got Scarlett. All right, here we go, PJ.
The women, we want to know from you. Who do you think is more beautiful? Do you think it's Scarlett or do you think it's J-Law?
Isn't it so funny? Women sometimes, right, think that women.
Dude, are we not having some hot freaking action
What is
right
going
here?
on
What?
over here? Jeez, we could sell tickets to this thing. Women sometimes think that some women are just so beautiful that just really aren't quite to men. But for some reason or another, women thinks like this particular woman is so beautiful. I'm having a tough time expressing what I'm trying to say right now, but
I get you, but
you get it
women,
because sometimes
have
women
a
like
very
that very
specific kind of taste when it comes to women.
Yeah.
And they like the way they act. They like their dress. They like their kind of overall persona.
yeah,
and
maybe
then
their
they-
style, their
Yeah.
culture, yeah.
You know what? And then they want to emulate them and be
Mm-hmm.
kind of like them. So, dude, we call ourselves Guys Talk, but we love you, women. Thank
love
you so
you.
much
You're
for
the best.
supporting our show.
Dave
We appreciate
Giada
it.
just joined.
Hey,
Dave,
Rob.
Dave, we just put a
Rob,
question out there.
Can you plug an extension into this this cord right here? Because my laptop's about to die.
Dave's a big superhero movie fan. So, Dave, we just put it out there. Scarlett Johansson or Jennifer Lawrence? Don't overthink it. Just Scarlett Johansson or Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, what makes you more perked up? Do you go, whoa?
I
Scarjo?
got a good one here for you.
Yeah.
Good one here for you. Soundgarden or Pearl Jam?
Pearl Jam.
You're going Pearl Jam on that one.
Not because I dislike Cornell. I love Cornell.
Uh-huh.
But there were more songs that I love from Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I
than
don't
love-
think you could throw either one of them out. I didn't know which one you were going to go on that one.
Back in the 90s, Spoon Man. That was awesome. And Black Hole Sun. He couldn't even really explain what Black Hole Sun was all about. So that was a cool song. But for me, Pearl Jam, everything he did, everything Eddie Vedder did in the 90s was amazing, right?
Come on. I mean, yeah, they were the
Don't
pioneers.
call
Yeah.
me daughter, not fit to. And then Jeremy.
The picture kept will remind.
Yep, amazing. Everything.
got it.
Everything Pearl Jam did.
Now
was
George
legendary.
is giving it a draw between Soundgarden or Pearl Jam.
All right.
All right, John, Soundgarden all day. George, Pearl Jam.
John loved Chris Cornell, and he was a big fan of him when he went off on his own too. So that's what's the beauty about music. Everything hits people differently, and then you enjoy different things about the. Okay, so the best 90s band ever. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Radiohead.
Radiohead. All right.
311 is my favorite band ever. I won't call them a 90s band because Radiohead kind of.
You're going to
hit
go
it big in the-
Radiohead.
Yeah, that was what kind of got me going in the 90s.
I got to give that. I really got to give that some thought.
Yeah.
We got the clock going up there again. So I got 10 of you in here. So if you want that Chef's Table prize,
Chef's Table, I'm
Go ahead and
in.
put that in.
Everybody right now say Chef's Table, I'm
Chris-
in. I want to see nothing in the comments but Chef's Table, I'm
Chris
in.
writes, you guys might want to let them sing that. Or
Yeah, well,
keep your
don't quit our day jobs,
yeah.
right? I hear you.
all right. PJ, ribeye or New York strip?
Ribeye.
No, I'm all New York strip.
Nope. Every single time I will take a ribeye.
Yeah.
If there's anything else on the menu, I don't care if it's a filet mignon. I don't care if it's a porterhouse. Give me that ribeye every single time. Put some onions on it. Put some portobello mushrooms. You're going to die right now. I'm sorry.
What are these things?
They're gigantic looking, and he's not going. Oh! I'm now like a couple beers in, so I'm ready to throw bugs into
Oh, Eric, can we put Erica in? Erica wrote Chef's Table. I'm in. All right,
Yes,
Cakes, you're
of
in.
course.
You're in, babe.
Jim House says porterhouse and a ribeye second. Jim, whatever you make me is my favorite meal of the night.
You see, I
So-
love the New York strip because I like a little bit of grit.
I hear you.
I like a
little
little bit
toughness
of grit.
in
Yeah,
your-
I
in your
like
meat.
I like just the right amount of toughness.
Rob Adams says chef table, I'm in. Yes, you
Rob is in.
qualify.
Yeah, Rob Adams
Rob,
is
we're
in. This is
throwing
a
you
party.
anyway. So whether you get two seats free or not, yes, absolutely.
Zimmerman is in.
What's up there, Eric? Thanks for coming out again. And hit up real quick everything you're drinking tonight. I know Eric loves that part of the show.
Okay, so everything we're drinking tonight. So yeah, Erica loves that show. So we started off with a Sigmeister Admiral's flagship, which is a USS Galaxy. This is a 8.8% Imperial Pale Ale. It is absolutely delicious. It is kind of malty, very hoppy, very, very delicious. Then we went to a killer Sigmeister first anniversary Abacab, ABACABB. So the Sigmeister Abacab is their apple cider infused barley wine that's aged in bourbon barrels with vanilla and cinnamon. You just can't get better than that combination. I drank this whole bottle is gone because we gave Rob and Mike some.
By the way, look at the plating there, PJ. Look at this absolute masterpiece.
So what Roy is awesome at is not just cooking, but he's the master of presentation. He's the master of showing you
Erica
what
writes,
you're
beautiful
going
job.
to get. The display is everything. So share for Chef's Table. Say Chef Roy is it, and share.
By the way, Keith Kalea brings up Sublime as the greatest band of the 90s.
Absolutely. Sublime was one of the best, but unfortunately Bradley Noel died too early, so cheers to him. My favorite, personally, I have to get the burps in the mic. My favorite was Blind Melon. That was my favorite 90s voice that was gone too soon. Shannon Hoon was amazing. And not just for No Rain and all of that stuff. If you have a chance, look up Blind Melon Soup and listen to that whole album. And you guys will be a Blind Melon
All right,
fan.
easy, PJ. Easy. Slow
Dark
down.
Sovereign
I gotta
going
put that over
Hey,
there. I know
Rob,
what he's up
take
to.
the rest of this Dark Sovereign. All
All
right.
right.
So once again, Dark Sovereign is a Belgian quadruple double barrel that is aged in both in bourbon barrels and wine barrels. and Rob needs to drink while he's working. So here you go.
All right, so who's having fun out there learning about
PJ, let me see some more thumbs over here. I got a few more here. Oh, Jimmy House, Primus. Primus was a great 90s band.
Why,
The
no
Mighty
one's got a
Ball
big brown
Stones,
beaver and
Dave
cheese
Matthews,
sauce
Blues
on it,
Travelers. Yeah,
Well, I know we got a big brown beaver.
Tool, John Crawford says Tool. George, again, Dave Matthews. Yep,
Let's see those thumbs coming in. All right,
go.
PJ. Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
I would say Robert De Niro. He sticks out more to me just as iconic figures of the 90s. Al Pacino in Scarface was amazing, but Robert De Niro was amazing in almost everything he played in the 90s.
Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yeah. Everything. Yes, he was awesome. De Niro. Whenever my wife makes a certain face, I say she's making the De Niro face.
Yeah.
When she eats something she's not so happy about, I say, "Oh, you got the De Niro face."
Nicole's going with De Niro. Let's hear some more of that. I'm really interested in that one because that's a tight one.
Because you know what? They both have some awesome
It's like
movies.
picking your favorite kid.
It's like
on
picking
that
your
one.
favorite kid because they both have
my
outrageous
gosh.
movies. But then they drop some bombs, too.
Of course.
They
But
drop
later in
some
their
bombs.
career. Later in their
Rocky
career.
and Bullwinkle.
Sure.
What was that silly movie that Pacino did with Adam Sandler where Sandler was the brother and the sister? Jack and Jill or
Jack
something
and
like
Jill.
that? Yeah.
He was trying to just make a little money.
Oh,
later in his
he needed
career.
money?
No, but I'm saying, when you get addicted to the money. You get
Yeah,
addicted
is that
to
what
the,
happened
to the
there?
payday. And after a certain amount of time, you just say, you know what, I'm going to keep working. I'm not making the best movies ever. Are you seriously
Dick
looking for your
Tracy.
death? Here you go. Boom! It didn't zap, but Rob, we have about 15 carnages down here at the bottom of the zapper.
So Nikki's going De Niro. George Moore's going De Niro.
De Niro, right?
Verdensky throws in Joe Pesci.
Nuno says, AJ, is that beer talking? Grab that Sigmeister beer. AJ, here we go. Cheers me up.
Salute.
Salute. Give us hearts. Give us love.
This is like a tumbler. What'd you put in here? This is a
On your
tumbler.
marks, get set. Chuggy, chuggy. Ziggy zoggy. Cheers to the man show.
Wait, I need some thumbs. I need some thumbs here. I need some thumbs, Pete. If I'm
Drinking this, I need some thumbs.
Everybody smash that like button.
I'm watching for the
Smash,
thumbs.
smash,
We got
smash
some
the like.
hearts.
We want AJ drinking.
Let's see some
drinking.
thumbs. We got the hearts going.
There's
All right,
lots of
PJ,
hearts.
they're doing it.
Thank you very much for
Here
the
it
hearts.
comes, and salute.
Yes.
Everyone out there in the Essential family.
Ziggy zoggy, ziggy zoggy. Hoy, hoy, hoy.
I'm putting that glass over there before PJ gets any more ideas. All right. Nuno, I hope he made you proud. Get out of there. All right. All right, so here we go, PJ. We're coming down the home stretch, plus the meats coming out here. PJ, Justice League or Avengers?
Justice League.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me a little about that. Go ahead.
Because it was the first name that came to mind. Honestly, I don't care too much about the comic book series. I like the entertainment value in all of it, but I don't really. Oh, come on. I don't care too much specifically about the individual characters. If it entertains me, I'm happy. At the end of the day, honestly, the more I think about it, probably the Avengers. You know, I love,
Now he's flip flopping.
yeah, I loved Captain America's movies. They
Right.
were great. I loved Iron Man's movies. They were great. Thor, they were great. Avengers.
Now we're going Avengers. Final answer.
Yeah. Final
All
answer
right,
is
look at that. So Nicole Williams going with the Avengers. Rob's going with the Avengers.
That to me is picking between your favorite kid.
Yeah.
That to me is picking between your favorite
for
kid.
sure.
I know that's
You
such a tough
are
one.
way into the.
I'm way into it.
The comic book character. So
I'm way into it, but I don't know why you gotta choose. I don't know why so
You
many
don't.
people
That's
out
the
there
thing,
like
you
why
don't.
do you, yeah.
To me, guys, listen to me when I tell you this. Movies are entertainment. If they entertain
you.
and make you smile, at the end of the day, don't give a crap about the whys and the wheres and the who's.
Right.
Just go, and if you're entertained at the end of the day, thank you. Thank you, Marvel. Wow. Thank you,
Look at the
Marvel.
technique. Look at the technique over here by Chef
Look
Roy.
at Chef Roy going crazy. Everybody say, Chef Roy, I'm in.
Chef Roy, I'm in. Chef Roy, let's make one last push. We got a minute and a half.
One last
for the
push,
chef's
everybody.
table. But like you were saying, PJ, yes, thank you, Marvel. Thank you, DC, for keeping us entertained.
Sure. There doesn't need to be a one or the other. You can go see one week, and you can go and see another week. There is no reason why there has to be I align with this one or I align with that one. By the way, it leads me right back into craft beer because there is absolutely no reason why you need to align yourself with one specific craft beer brewery and you can't enjoy the rest of the community that's making great craft beer. For instance, Sigmeister is making awesome craft beer. If I'm a fan of Sigmeister, that does not mean I'm not a fan of Magnify. That does not mean I'm not a fan of Beach House or not a fan of Carton or Kane. Just be a fan of what makes you happy. Stop thinking you need to be the us versus them type of stuff. 30 seconds for Chef's Table.
30 seconds for Chef's Table. And PJ.
Yes.
Your last question.
All right, bring it.
Close to your heart. Who's enjoyed this tonight? Learn a little about PJ. Let's see some hearts. PJ, ale or lager?
Ale. There are too many ales that I've fallen in love with, and there are not enough lagers that are made in general. So while I appreciate John Verdensky and everything that you're doing with the lager, thank you very much for making a Yuengling lager that has been around since 1906 or some crazy number. Roy is the biggest supporter of your Yuengling lager that there is. So if there's anybody that deserves...
Roy's the only one eating. What's he eating over there?
If there's anybody that deserves a case of Yuengling lager, it is Chef Roy Rollins. Every time I hang out with this dude, this guy is drinking 40s or 24 ounces of Yuengling lager. So thank you very much. But yet, lager in itself is just a little bit more of a niche product. It is not made in mass abundance like ale is. And there's so much good ale. There's so much good beer that falls into the ale category that I absolutely have to go with ale.
Looks like you got a lot of support on that. George going with the ale. Nicole,
John
Keith,
Verdansky
all
said
ale.
1829. We are not worthy, John. Thank you so much for telling me. The first year of Yuengling Lager was 1829. Yeah. So thank you very much, John Verdansky, for creating.
It's on every case I buy.
Yeah, exactly. Carrie Gilliam says, pop? No, not pop. We're not talking soda. We're talking beer, ale, or lager. George Moore agrees with me. Ale. Ale is the way to go. So I'm going to finish up this barley wine ale, which qualifies as an ale, which is another reason why I absolutely love this product. Here's another bug that's right on you, and you're going to die. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, there we go. I love this zapper, by the way, Rob.
Yeah, it's great.
It's the best. So,
All right, so one last push here. Is anyone else in?
Anyone? By the way, Adam loves great presentation of the food over there.
we're about to accept our food. Roy.
Jimmy House,
forks
porters and
knives?
stouts year round.
We're gonna lay out the forks and knives.
All right, let's give this a few more seconds here. Anyone else in on the chef's table?
Chef's table, I'm in. I want this to get close to a wreck.
Nuno says you're getting the Uber tonight.
No, stop. There is no way that I'll ever have to get in an Uber. I'll hang out with Rob for a half hour and I'll be good to go. Rob said I can crash on his couch. But I have had most of the abacab. Wow, it smells like burnt bug in here. And I've also drank most of the Dark Sovereign. So I'm rocking 2 750 milliliter bottles here.
PJ Sigmeister is in. I got you right here.
Sigmeister is in. Chef Roy, I'm in. Roy, we could go and we could do a chef's table at Sigmeister.
Wow, look at this. Here we go.
I'm in.
I'm in too. So Sigmeister, thank you for your awesome beer. Guys, if you have not already
Kevin
done
Cohn is in.
go to Sigmeister Brewery on Facebook and like them and say, dude, I saw you on Essential Guy Talk. Thank you very much. Chris Malatrat is saying, I'm going. Kevin Kona, I'm in. Sigmeister is awesome. And this is a guy that's drank, rare beers for 15 years. So I'm telling you, Sigmeister is the way to go.
Roy, you wanna walk us through this here? Did you walk the audience through what we have over here?
Yeah, tell me what's
I
on this
don't
plate.
think we did, but
No. Roy, go back over to your plate over there,
Okay.
and Rob will zoom in and explain exactly what's going on the plate.
all right. So we have New York strip, which AJ, you got your meat of choice.
That's my meat.
A grilled New York strip. We have shaved radishes. We have a grilled hearts of palm. We have the Confit baby portobello mushrooms with a little bit of garlic and bacon that's in there with them. We have some fresh heirloom tomatoes. We have some grilled cherries. We have some mosh. We have a grilled pineapple.
I love
and to finish it off, we have a Jamaican jerk popcorn on top. So you're getting
Did you
your
say
sweet
We are getting. You
Jerk
got to see the hearts,
popcorn?
the thumbs coming in for this.
Jamaican jerk
Justin,
popcorn.
I got you.
Yes.
So, Roy, I need to introduce you to Nuno Rodriguez.
Okay.
Because he works for a company that he calls, it's basically like a reggae sound system type environment, and he does awesome reggae music and punk music.
I like them already.
He loves Jamaican jerk food. He loves Jamaican food. Nuno and
Chris,
Roy,
I got you.
You're getting hooked up. Nuno, we got to throw a party, and we got to bring Roy up there.
I'm
And
in.
We're going to cook some awesome
I'm in. Let's do it.
Wait, hang on 1 second. Chris Capiello's in. He can't eat.
Good. Yeah. Chris Capiello ate half and then put his binky in.
Hey, Roy, Erica wants to know. Chef Roy, Erica wants to know, how's that grill?
How'd the grill work out?
Realistically, it's half-assed, but it worked.
Roy, but we made it.
We made it. Somehow
made it.
it's half-assed, but
PJ,
it
look at
worked.
this guy up here. Look at-
It,
look at-
it grilled.
Check out this guy right here up on the microphone.
Oh, you little bastard.
Oh, look at this.
Zapper is down. We have the zapper,
Zapper down.
Zapper's
I'm
out.
sorry.
Zapper down. Is it still working, Rob?
There's a lot of bugs in here. That's all I have to say. New Jersey is swarming with bugs, and if you don't have a zapper, you are in trouble. Did I break it?
No way that's working.
The bulbs.
You don't think?
No, I got extra bulbs.
The
That's
bulbs
that
probably
happened?
died.
All right, we better wrap this up, PJ.
Eat the food and go home.
we better wrap this up, guys.
All right, here we
Crawford
go.
writes Hulk smash.
Hulk smash. That
All
is
right, here we go.
basically the way my life goes
All
at
right, so
home anyway.
PJ, I got 18 in here. For the chef's table.
All right, so random number generator.
Random number generator. We got the 18. We got this wonderful meal here. Thanks so much, Chef Roy. Thanks for walking us through this. Absolutely.
So what this means is that if you win the chef's table giveaway, you get 2 free tickets. So you get $130 in value. But we're going to have to put together an event at your home or somewhere that you're able to have Chef Roy. And then we're going to cook for, 14 to 20 of you. 11, number 11. Wow, Erica Buffuma!
Shocker.
You are our winner. We didn't organize this, but he needed to slide it over to me because he was just not wanting to make it look rigged. Erica Buffuma.
Way to go,
Let's
Cakes.
make
Love you,
ourselves
babe.
A chef's table meal. Congratulations to you.
What a coincidence.
Cakes. Roy, you're going to have to learn how to do pastries because she's called Cakes. He said, sorry, I'm out. Adam Paulina said, fix. Adam, don't say that because I know you too, and I hooked you up with some awesome 50-ounce steaks, so don't say that. Erica Goldsmith, I'm so happy to see paying it forward with my grill. She donated her grill, and in turn, she gets an awesome dinner. So congratulations to you. So everybody give a heart, and say, good job, Erica. Cheers to you. We've got some forks and knives.
I'm taking a beat in here, rigged.
I'm gonna eat some of this food because it looks.
You know what, though, guys?
amazing.
I'll tell you what we will do, though, PJ. Let's do this.
I'll give 2 seats away to the next person.
Erica,
that books an event.
I'll tell you what. Erica won, so the event's going to be over at our house. Who else wants to come? All right, let's hear it in here. Who wants to come to the event? We'll be hosting the event.
Yep.
We'll be hosting the event. Let us know in the comments.
So if you
want to come to the event, to the Chef's Table event, and we'll work this all out.
Everybody that's out there, say Chef's Table, I'm in. Right now. Chef's Table, I'm in.
We got to get in on this. This is
Oh my
something.
God, I've
Jeez.
gotten in on it. And it's amazing.
And it's medium rare meat.
Dude, Chef Roy, you are the man. Thank you very much.
Ian Levy just joined just as we're eating the meat.
Nuno Rodriguez says Chef's Table, I'm in. George Moore, Chef's Table, I'm in. Wow. We're still in, and we're bringing beer. Chef's Table, I'm in. Hey, Roy. Yes. We are going to Sigmeister, and we are making a meal for 20. And the first 20 people that are fans of Sigmeister that want in, they're doing it. Sound good? Sound good?
Roy, what kind of meat are we eating?
Sigmeister.
Roy, where did you
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Sorry.
Sigmeister, you are getting a meal for 20. So the first 20 people to sign up through Sigmeister and say you are definitely in, $65 a person, you are getting a meal for 5 to 6 courses. Absolutely amazing from Chef Roy. You are in. So we are doing that for Sigmeister. So say, Sigmeister, I'm in. And the next 20 people are in. Cheers to all of you.
This is outrageous.
Sommelier.
We need a sommelier. Ah!
Yeah, dude.
Bugs are flying in my face now, taunting me at the fact that I broke the fucking...
You got to get this
Zapper.
all. You got to just get this all together. The trick is to get as much of this flavor together as you can.
Sigmeister,
It just
thank you
all
very
comes
much.
together. It just all comes together as such a celebration. You just
So,
got to
Rob,
get
once again, if
as
you
much
would
of this
zoom in.
flavor as you can.
By the way, the cherries do have pits, so don't break your teeth.
Sigmeister. Oh,
Is
Adam
that what that
Polhemus-
was?
Adam Polhemus is the first in for Sigmeister. I'm in. No, George Sigali is Sigmeister. I'm in. Kevin Kona, Sig, I'm in. We're going to Hackettstown, so if you can make it to Hackettstown,
Am I supposed to be making a list here?
Nope. Sigmeister is going to write down the names of the
Gotcha.
people that
Okay.
are in, and we are going to make an event, and we're going to go straight to Sigmeister. And thank you very much for Sigmeister. This avocado was amazing. Clearly, as you can tell, because I've drank a whole bunch of beer. And I am driving home at like midnight because I'm good to go. And I usually can hang with my alcohol. So all I'm saying is, Sigmeister, you did a great job with Abacab, and you did a great job with Dark Sovereign. Cheers to you. Share for Sigmeister. Say share, Sigmeister. Thank you so much. We drank Sigmeister hard in this house, Nuno says. Erica Goldsmith Bobumo says, PJ is drunk. I'm not drunk yet. Look, I can touch my nose and everybody watch it. Look. I would pass a sobriety test, but I'm saying I'm feeling good. Thank you, Chef Roy, for everything that you did.
This is
You are
nuts.
the man. If you guys want Chef Roy to come back once a month,
Yes.
every single month,
Now.
Hearts.
Do it now. Hearts now.
hearts right now. Give me hearts, and we're going to
We need the hearts.
We're going to end at 9:45, so 3 minutes left of the show. So everybody flood us with hearts. Give us hearts.
Go ahead, PJ, end the show.
This has been an amazing show, honestly. Thank you so much for the support. We love you guys. We love spending our Monday night with you.
We love meat.
We love meat. We love, I guess, the vegetables on the side just to kind of fill in the space.
We love Scarlett Johansson.
We love Scarlett Johansson. We love Jennifer Lawrence, too. So if you release any more nude photos, we're cool with you, too. Thank you so much. And we love Sigmeister. Sigmeister, you guys are the man. They drove down a huge case. I'm going to get it.
I guess I'm on my own here with the meat. I don't know where he went. Now he's got a box. Here he is with a box.
So
Totally looped over here.
Sigmeister went ahead and they came down to my house and they delivered me some. Oh,
there.
he's
Yeah,
bringing
yeah,
more
put that right
medium
there. Go
rare
ahead.
meat. Where's my medium rare meat? So they delivered me some really awesome stuff in a chilled container. Mike from from Illinois, if you want to send me some Dark Lord in a case like this, I'm not going to complain, and I will drink it on air. Thank you very much. So thank you for the support. We love you guys. D.W. Clark, I want to say to you, if you want to bring us out for the Final Four of the NCAA tournament, we want to come. So thank you. We will do a live show from San Antonio. So that is in the works. AJ, I don't know if you know it already, but there's a show in the works from San Antonio.
Does it have anything to do with this New York strip over here?
Well, there'll be plenty of good meat from San Antonio. I can promise you that. So that is what we're working on. So guys, we are doing big things at the Essential Guy Talk. So thank you all. We really appreciate it. I'll be right back.
Thanks again for coming out here tonight. We had a great time. Chef Roy, can we please have one more round of
Everybody.
thumbs up and hearts for Chef Roy?
Everybody
Who enjoyed-
say thank you.
Who enjoyed learning a little bit more about PJ tonight? Thought that was a little bit of a fun session. We got the meat over here.
When there's
PJ just brought the box back.
So when there's 750 milliliter bottles and I have a co-host that doesn't drink, I have to make sure that I drink for all of you because I'm not going to leave these bottles empty. So thank you so much.
He's doing it for the people.
That's it. I'm doing it for all of you. So thank you to Cluck You of Eatontown. Thank you to Blend on Maine. Thank you to everybody who has put your money and your time and your effort behind our show. We really appreciate you. Thank you for Chef Roy for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all of you. So next Monday we will have Dark City Brewery. We will have Kevin Sharp from Dark City Brewery on the program. We will talk everything Dark City. We will talk craft beer. So craft beer aficionados, make sure you come back. Thank you so much. We love you. Take care. AJ, do you have anything to say?
Good night, everyone. I'm getting back to the meat.
Yep, we're going to eat. So cheers to all of you. It's so good to be back. Peace.